Werner Enterprises utilizes the MCP 200 Hours of Service application to record your logs. This module will explain in detail how to use this application. To begin, let's discuss how to log in and log out of the MCP 200. This process will vary slightly depending on if you're a solo, team, trainer team, or slip seat driver. Before attempting to log in, you must first send a macro 51 to identify yourself as the current driver. If you're a solo driver, tap the Login button from the MCP 200 home screen. This screen appears, displaying the login fields you need to fill out to complete the login process. Your driver ID is the letter D followed by your employee number. In this example, we'll use driver ID D12345. Your password is the last 6 digits of your Social Security number. In this example, we'll use password 456789. After your password is entered, make sure the Active Status field is marked. Then tap OK at the bottom of the screen. You're now logged in. To get back to the MCP 200 home screen, tap the house icon at the top of the screen. To log out of the MCP 200, tap the Login button from the MCP 200 home screen. This screen appears. Your name is automatically selected since you're the only driver logged in. Tap the Logout button at the bottom of the screen. When the pop-up box appears, confirm you want to log out by tapping OK. There are only 3 scenarios in which you will need to log out of the MCP 200. When you're changing equipment, when you leave your truck at a repair facility for which you will need to send a free form message on the MCP 200 with the name, city, state, and phone number of the shop. And finally, if you're a net-op or slip seat driver and you have completed your shift, never drive the truck when you're logged out. You're now logged out and will be taken back to the MCP 200 home screen. When you log out of the MCP 200, you are automatically placed on line 1, off-duty. Slip seat drivers use the same process as a solo driver to log in and log out. However, remember to log in at the start of every shift and log out at the end of every shift. If you're a team driver or a trainer team, tap the Login button from the MCP 200 home screen. The first driver logs in the same way as a solo driver does. The status for the first driver will default on active. Once you click OK, you're logged in to the MCP 200. After the first driver has logged in, this screen appears. Tap the Add button at the bottom of the screen to log the second driver in. The second driver enters their login information now. The status for the second driver will default on inactive. Tap the OK button, and the second driver is now logged in. If you're a trainer team, log in the second driver each time you pick up a new student. Both team drivers and trainer team drivers must change their status from inactive to active every time the driver behind the wheel changes. To change your status from inactive to active, tap the Login button from the MCP 200 home screen. Once this screen appears, tap the name of the driver you want to change the status for, and then tap the Change button. When the pop-up box appears, type in your password, which is the same password you used to log in, and then tap OK to complete the status change process. Your password is required only when changing from inactive to active status. When the inactive driver changes to active status, the other driver becomes inactive automatically. To log out of the MCP 200, tap on the Login button from the home screen. Once this screen appears, select the name of the driver that needs to be logged out. Tap the Logout button. When the pop-up box appears, confirm you want to log that driver out by tapping OK. That driver is now logged out. Repeat this process if you want to log the second driver out. Remember, there are only 3 scenarios in which you will need to log out of the MCP 200. When you're changing equipment, when you leave your truck at a repair facility, and if you're a net-op or slip seat driver and you have completed your shift. Never drive the truck when you're logged out.